So you were talking about your beginning years and how things change. Something that hasn't changed is marking. And even today, you were marking some history tests and you were deep in the sake, shaking your head about, some of the student results. And beginning teachers often talk about the workload. In fact, I was answering a question on the Prac-E's online Facebook group today. Beginning teacher is really struggling in terms of the workload that she has, and that she said that she couldn't help but compare herself to the other teachers that seem to be doing it a lot easier.
It does get easier, believe me, folks, because when you first start off, you spend so much time preparing lessons. You can't imagine how you can get your day's work done and do all your marking at the same time. But once you get those bank of resources and you get a few tricks in your kit bag, it does get a little bit easier in terms of prep time. Now you've got that good PowerPoint, that good resource, or that good worksheet, and you know it up here as well, so you can almost wing it sometimes. And there's sometimes even better lessons, and that sort of gives you that time to sort of pay attention to your marking rather than just always doing prep. I do remember when I was starting off, you'd spend an inordinate amount of time preparing every lesson, and more often than not, though, the preparation that you did was probably suitable for 4 or 5 lessons, but that did take a lot of time. So it is a bit of a balancing act, and one thing I would say to teachers, there's no point burning yourself out though, because you'd be no good to anyone if you get burnt out. So you need to look after yourself as well and have that work-life balance, which is a big demand for teachers, because we could be working 24/7 all year. There's nothing stopping you from working and improving resources and researching and rewriting units for time infinitum. So sometimes you just got to say, no, that's it, I'm going to do something else now and become a person outside of school as well.
Do you have any teacher hacks or advice or ways that you purposely try and get away from the profession just to refresh, or little things that happen?
Yeah, something totally, pursue some interest, something that's totally different from what you teach, and something that's just fun just for you. Like for me, it's like watching some useless things like K-drama, that there's nothing to redeem it or to defend about it, but it's just pure escapism and bubblegum, and when you're watching that, it's so silly, but it just, you don't even think about school stuff, and that you need to find some sort of activity, whether it's surfing, walking the dog, or origami, or taekwondo, or doing up your car and going for a drive. You need to do something just than just swatting away doing schoolwork. Not that you go outside and do great benders and come back to school bleary-eyed, but you know what I mean. It's you got to do something to refresh and rejuvenate.